Film is a lifestyle in so many great cities out there, and if you take a look around Buffalo, it's not a lifestyle here. We've got little movements. We've got people, producers and directors who are working on small projects here. Every once in a while, we see a major film come through Buffalo, and I mean really every once in a while. But we also know what the importance of the film industry really would bring to the economy here in Buffalo, and even more important than that, I think it's we need to be starting to create a lifestyle here for the people who work on films, who are the producers and who are the directors who live here, who really can't sustain a living here, and I think that's unfortunate. I can't tell you the amount of people that I know in this industry who continually move away from Buffalo. They go to New York City, they go to Toronto. I mean, Toronto, we're an hour and 20 minutes from the city, you know, a major competitor of ours. And we shouldn't be looking at Toronto as a competitor. We should be looking at Toronto as a city that has a lot of the assets that we can use, and they should be looking at us in that same light. You know, we have an infrastructure here that is tantamount. Our building stock here is incredible. Our talent, despite the fact that we lose so many people all the time, is incredible because we do have we're a college town right around the corner from where we're standing right here in the Pierce Arrow building. We have Buffalo State College, and we've got Canisius, and we've got University of Buffalo here in Medaille, and I mean the list goes on with all of the colleges, all of these young people. And if you think about, you know, the people that really affect change in this industry, from costumes to lighting to sound, the film industry is. It really brings together so many different forms of occupation that you wouldn't normally think about, and a lot of that can all be brought under one roof. And we, you know, here with the idea of turning this into a film center, I mean, this could be the type of place where people come to work and live, and people can come from other cities, people can come from all over the world to come to Buffalo and look at this as a film center. And single-handedly with this one project, I believe that we could really turn the perception around in Buffalo that we are a film-friendly city, which we're certainly not right now. And we've got the little guys like Squeaky Wheel, who are all the independent filmmakers and videographers who are doing a great job in downtown Buffalo. But really, other than that, there's not an industry here. And we have a couple of makers who are doing some incredible things here. But if you ever talk to them, you know, they're the first people that will tell you, you know, that we really have a need for a building, an entity, a cooperative, a group of people who are continually working to make films and bring films to Buffalo. And once again, the infrastructure is so important. If you talk to anybody who's coming from outside of Buffalo to make a film here in Buffalo, the excitement in their eyes when they see the city is incredible, whether they're down at the grain elevators or whether they're in some of the sleepier parts of the city, like down along the Buffalo River or our waterfront. You know, the fact that we have access to water, the fact that we have access to you know, some vacant buildings. You know, a lot of times you think about building stock in a city like New York City, and to produce a movie there is impossible. You can't close down streets very easily. I mean, it's almost impossible, actually. You can't take people out of sets. There are just too many of them. Here in Buffalo, you know, once again, you know, what might be considered, you know, we're a smaller, still kind of getting over our Rust Belt image, and I believe that we can really use a lot of what some people look at negatives as positives in this case. And there's not a producer or a director that I have met that hasn't come to Buffalo and said, you know, the city was built, it's just perfect. It is a set. set. The whole city is a set. And we really haven't capitalized on that at all. At the same point, you have some of these big films coming to Buffalo, but if you actually look at the amount of those films that are being filmed here and produced here, it's not very much. You know, people they'll say that this film takes place in Buffalo, but they will still go to a myriad other cities to do the production work, to find the sets, to look for certified sound studios and stages and things along those lines. The fact that we don't have the infrastructure here at this point, we are losing out on a daily basis, I believe, where one project like this, I believe, could turn that perception around, and we could have, in a relatively short period of time, a destination here in Buffalo, right here in this building.